Hey, it's Boudreaux Eunice on call. How y'all are today? Alright, this is part 2 of our crawfish gravy video. Alright, Miss Missy's stirring it up real good, and you can already see that made a nice little gravy just by itself. Just with the crevice in it, the crawfish. Now we're gonna add a big old heaping teaspoon and a half of roux. Carries roux in there. I was watching JB's channel a while back there. Louisiana Cajun recipes. And one of his crawfish stew recipes on his video was he made a dry roux. You know, in the oven. I think it was. And a buddy of mine, he makes all his gumbos and all that with a dry roux. I'd rather a wet roux, you know. I'm not trying to watch my weight. I only weigh 165 pounds, 5'10" anyway, you know. I'm not on no diet, that's for sure. For sure. We're halfway there now. Anyway, you want to melt that roux in there very good, you know. Just spread it all around in there, let it melt. Press on it and get it down, melt it, you know. You don't want to mash your crawfish though. Alright, what is it, Russ Jones, yeah, smoky barbecue ribs over there in Mississippi. He sent me a couple of messages. Hey, when is JB gonna do the spring fling this year? I don't know. Well, I'm going to share this with JB, Louisiana Cajun Recipes. I'm going to tag him in this some kind of way. And hopefully the crawfish is going to come from my area over here. Crawfish are real cheap in my area. And they're going down now. Today's Good Friday. So by the time the 1st of May comes up, when JB has his spring fling, they're going to be dirt cheap. $1.25 a pound for the monsters, the big ones. Or the large mediums. I'd rather the large mediums myself. Look, you got some right there, Miss Missy. Got a bunch of celery and onions and stuff right there. Alright, anyway, I like the large mediums. The same size tail as the very large ones with the big pinchers. Which I like the big pinchers too. Missy does. And the heads are full of fat. Very full of fat. And then later on, when you cook this down about another 10-15 minutes, simmering. Just a simmer. Very low fire. You want your gravy just the right consistency. If you want to thicken it up just a little bit, add a little cornstarch or a little flour. What I would use would be like cornstarch and water. Kind of like an instant roux. Or you could add a little roux. It doesn't matter. But cornstarch and water mixed up real well. Pour a little bit in it. When that heat gets to it, it's going to make it a little thicker, your gravy. So, but that roux, I still see a little ball of it right there. It has to melt down in there. So that gravy is not the consistency I want yet. But it's going to get there. Once that roux melts in there. And that roux is going to give it that good Cajun flavor. Oh yeah. Ça c'est bon, ouais. So, anyway, I don't know if I got anything to add to this. I think I did the JB version and all that. But later on, she's got the flour and water already mixed up right there. Yeah, she's got it already mixed up. And if it needs to get a little thicker, later on, we're going to add it in there. And you just cook it with the lid off, the cover, the couvercle off, or, leave it on and, let it steam out. The more steam coming out, the less water you're going to have and the thicker that gravy is going to get. Alright, mes amis, we catch y'all plus tard.